Good morning, everybody. I am Go Veer, Go Home, and this is the Sunday Brunch Kit Builds. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Each and every Sunday, we gather to build kits, basically. Chat about the hobby and, hang out. So we've been working on a number of different things since starting to do this series. Started with a couple of the steel mill kits from Walthers, and just last week we then started with the ethanol plant. I've got some of it up here behind me. I got lazy throughout the week, so all the detail parts that I needed to paint for it didn't get painted, unfortunately, but that's okay, because I'm going to start on this one here, the fermentation tanks. Going to do this one. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. And in typical fashion, we always have guests on the show that are building and doing other kits and whatnot. And joining us in typical Sunday brunch kit build fashion, we've got Bubs031. You there, Bubs?
Good morning, if you can hear me.
Good morning. Yep, we can hear you loud and clear. How's it going today? Pretty
good. Beautiful day.
Yep, it's nice out there already. It's probably going to be a hot one, no doubt, no doubt. We're just going to say hey to some people in the chat before we get started. Perry, welcome. The link is in the chat there. Hillbilly Railroad, how's it going? Wicked Insanity. And Steve 87. And Dwight, how's it going, Dwight? So welcome everybody. Bubs, what are you working on today?
Well, I picked up a couple of kits yesterday at my brick and mortar in the area. Some pipe stuff kitbashing. This is going to be for part of my Debojo modules in the future. From the satellite photos, there's overhead shelters, so this is what I'm going to try and kit bash.
Nice. Do you do a lot of kit bashing, or is that still relatively new for you?
Still relatively new for me, to tell you the truth.
It's fun. I like combining several kits to make one larger kit. That's usually what I like doing. Yeah, but if it's something that exists in the real world, I find it really hard to find buildings that are close enough to those to replicate. So in that case, I'll just make it out of scratch, basically.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or make it from scratch, I guess you could say. OBR Trains, Lauren, how's it going? How are you today?
Good morning, Lauren.
We are building kits here today, and I'm just going to put this down a little bit here so you can see what we're working on here. So I've got these fermentation tanks, and there's 4 of them. 3 of them are the same size, and one's a little bit bigger. And this whole building is going to connect to the other one that I had started last week. And I'm just taking off these. Obviously, I got these large sprues here, so I'm just going to get rid of those right out the gate here, and the bottoms to the tanks as well. And then I'll be able to clean all these pieces up all at once. So now, normally, like I was saying, every Sunday morning I'm on here building kits. I've got tons of kits to do. and we're going to be doing a number of different ones as well as the days pass. I've still got about 3 more buildings to do from the steel mill kit, and another 3 or 4 more to do for the ethanol tanks. And then eventually I'm going to have like a downtown section and whatnot. So you can expect a few other buildings or types of buildings that will be built. And then as well, now we were doing it from like 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And as you've seen last week and this week, we've kind of pushed it to 11. As things started opening up again here in Ontario, my wife was able to go back to work. So when she works on Sundays, which typically she does, I have to take her to work, and I'm lucky enough to get home for 11 o'clock. So we're just kind of pushing the time to start at 11, and we'll run right through till 1 o'clock as opposed to 10 to 12. So we're just pushing the start time is all. And we also have Perry. Hey, Perry.
G'day.
Morning, Perry. How's it going?
Not bad, you?
Pretty good.
You hear me all right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Clear.
Yep.
All right.
So
See
Perry
my building?
also... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, see my building. I got some painting done this week, eh?
Yeah, looks like it. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's I'll just do a 360 here before I start.
Looks great. It's very subtle.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I wanted, I guess. Sort of. Didn't want it too bright. The only mistake I made is these 2 tanks here. I put the roof on the wrong end. So this little knobby thing here is supposed to be at the bottom, and it's now at the top.
Wow.
So I don't know. I don't think I can really fix that. What do you, Bill? You're on to the next kid already.
Yeah. As I was saying, I had... Oh, do you want to see? I got some painting done on mine. I just kind of put it up here for now, but I'll grab it. It's a little bit more in your face than what you did.
All right.
And the railings are falling off because I didn't glue them in.
Right. Well, nothing of mine is glued either. Like the roof can come off, the building can come off the base, and all the tanks can come off still. And
Okay, so this is my main building here. Very red, I know. And then you can see the handrails up here. I did that bluish color.
okay, yeah.
I have to go over the whole thing with a dull coat, though.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I did with mine too, because this green is a gloss green. They call it. It's a paint that I picked up at Canadian Tire. It's called Fuzzy Moss Gloss.
Fuzzy Moss Gloss?
Yeah. So I gloss and I painted. I put 2 coats of that on it, and then I dull coated it.
Nice. I did my tank section. This is basically, it's not done, like I still have to weather it, but it's silver with the, and it's not even glued to the base. So I still got to glue that. I ran out of the glue that I used to paint, I ran out of the glue that I used on painted models. So I'm just waiting for my order from Otter Valley, and I'll be able to glue that together.
Okay.
But yeah, I have to dumb down that red a little bit there because it is very bright, but it'll go with the whole overall theme.
Well, that's all right. So we ended up getting a couple of trains there yesterday. We got a couple of Vias and we got a freight train there yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bub sent me some pictures. It looked like the yard was very clear.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't too much in there. There yesterday, and the local came back. It didn't have any cars with it; just the units came back.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so I got a video of that. So I guess I'll post that there a little later.
First Rail fan, how's it going?
First Rail.
The weird thing about the building that goes in between these tanks is that it's basically it's a very hollowed out section. So I'm gonna have to paint all these wall things and the bottom part, and then I basically have to assemble it like one at a time here. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult because there's no rounded pieces. It's just the tanks that go in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tanks are the tanks build up like what Brandon's grain things.
Exactly the same way. Yep.
Okay.
So just
I haven't opened mine yet, so I don't know how they do.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 pieces make up a full curve, and then so on and so forth.
Then you move up.
Yep.
Basically,
Well,
just start
I do
stacking.
I do the complete circles, and then as you go along, you just stack them and then glue them together.
Okay.
Lauren is asking if I'm liking the trackside guide. Yes, I am. It's definitely a good read, and I've got it right now. It's sitting in my cabinet with my Via stuff, but no, it's a really nice book. What are they? $26 at OVR? I want to say it's a guess. It's a shot in the dark, but correct me if I'm wrong. Lauren.
Yeah, I painted my handrails there too yesterday.
Oh,
or
nice.
the other day too. So they're all yellow. So
It's a nice yellow.
Tristan's on.
what's Tristan's on? Where? Oh, there he is. Sup, boys? Not much, man.
No.
Did you get my text, Tristan?
Oh.
34.
So Lauren's saying it's 26 for the book.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So for anybody who's interested, the trackside guide, which is very helpful, it gives you full rosters of. Let's see. I was looking at the Via stuff, but it gives you a lot of information on Via Rail and whatnot. Very helpful, and it's all the update information as well.
I used to get it every year there, Chris, there back when the Chalk River sub went through here, just so I could get like the radio frequencies and different things of the different subdivisions. And
oh, nice.
You know, because it gives you all that too, eh?
Yeah.
So you can listen on your scanner and catch your trains.
It's very helpful in that way.
Oh yeah.
So 34 is supposed to go along here.
Number 5s, number 3s. 3 times 6.
I hear birds chirping in the background.
That's probably my place because I got birds outside there. I got the sliding doors open. So.
Oh, nice.
You working indoors there?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the doors right here, and the windows open, so there's some more light in there. So the birds are out there. Happy as can be, I guess. 35 is next. What's this? Okay.
So Perry, when you go to do yours, you'll notice on these big sheets, like they look like this, right? And those are all your turn pieces.
Yeah.
One end, you can see I snipped it there. These are all part number 5s compared to these ones, which are all number 3s. This is for the bigger tank.
Yeah, because there's 3 big tanks and 1 smaller tank, right?
Other way around. 1 big tank and 3 smaller.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
They're all. I mean, they're all pretty big, to be honest with you. But
yeah. Well, we were at Merrickville yesterday, and I had a look. We were looking around, and I wanted to get like the taller fuel, and a couple more taller fuel tanks for this.
Yeah.
And all he had was the short, squatty ones. He didn't have the tall ones, so. I may have to check Otter Valley and see if they have the taller fuel tanks.
I think they have the ones that I got for Brandon. The Ricks products. I think they're.
Yeah, no, I want the Walters ones, sir.
Yeah, I think I saw they may have them.
Yeah, well, I'll just check the website and have a look there later on.
I got like 5 windows open, so if you guys want, I can sort of quickly search that up. Or, since we got Lauren on, maybe he can give us a heads up.
Yeah. I think the last time I checked, he had them, but I just haven't bought them yet.
Steve is saying the way I did those was to do 2 pieces together for all of them, then build up 4s, then finally make the round. I clamped them all together so the glue would set. Yeah, that works. So Perry and I are both working on the ethanol, and Bubs is making is it a grain facility?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting kits built together for the facility. So right now I'm working on the overhead shelters pieces that I'm going to put together.
Oh, those are the things you got yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is sort of ethanol themed as well.
Well, it's the grain that goes to the ethanol.
Yep.
I'm seeing more of those trucks popping up online now. You know, the ones with the covers that you guys were talking about last week?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's one that says Alberta on the side.
Oh,
it's an Alberta grain. And then there's another one that I believe it's just a Canadian grain.
Okay.
So, a Canadian Grains Connects or something like that.
Where was that now?
There's a couple that I had seen. Let me double check here. Okay, yeah. Lone Star 43-foot Wilson grain trailer. Ontario wheat pool or Alberta pool.
Okay. That's the ones, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if Lauren got any of those in yet, but I've seen them on a couple of other websites.
Well, I've seen them at Lauren's place. I don't know if they have those names or not, but I've seen like he had I think Purina, and I think he had a no-name brand there too, so it would be all right too.
Didn't he have a Cargill as well?
Probably. I don't want to go in there.
Got so many little pieces here. What part of it are you working on, Perry? Are you working on the detail parts?
Yeah, I'm just putting some of these railings on here on the upper top of the building.
Okay. The one. Oh yeah, the yellow ones.
Yeah. Seeing how they fit first, and then I'll glue them in later. And right now, this one's not fitting too well. For some reason.
Yeah. Let's see.
So we got our plywood there yesterday too.
Oh, nice. So
it was weird.
That means you're working more for your. Is it for your module or for your layout?
It's for our little setup we're planning, but we're gonna try to make a couple of corners. But I was surprised because we went into Rona there in Carlton Place yesterday, and there was hardly anybody in there. I was expecting the place to be like a madhouse, eh?
Yeah.
And there was hardly anybody in there. I don't know. Maybe they were all in there earlier or something, and at home already putting stuff together or something. I don't know. But I was quite happy.
So
there was a girl that helped us, and she got the plywood because it was all covered up in with other stuff. So they had to get the forklift out and take the stuff that was on top off, and then because I got 3 sheets. So.
Oh wow! Yeah, I guess you really put them to work, huh?
What's that?
Hey, you really put them to work, huh?
Well, I don't know. They weren't really doing much, anyways. I don't think. But anyways, they got it all done. I was surprised that they actually did that because sometimes they'll say, "Well, it's all covered up. You'll have to come back some other time." But they actually, she said, "Come back in about 15 minutes. We'll have it for you." And we came back, and yep, sure enough, they had it all basically uncovered. So.
Huh.
Yep.
Dare I ask how much you paid per sheet?
$70.
Oof. Yeah, been there.
So, but it's like I bought that stuff, the same kind of stuff about 20 years ago for my layout in my spare room here.
Yeah.
And then it was $50 a sheet. So for it to be $20 a sheet now or $70 a sheet now, I figure, well, that's just basically inflation.
Yeah.
For me, the way I look at it. So I don't know. Like there's other plywoods there that they're $100 a sheet, but I don't know what but they were special brand or something, I think.
Yeah. And you obviously went with the 4x8 sheet, and was it a half inch thick?
Yeah, 4x8 by half, good one side.
Ah, okay.
Pine plywood, because I tried to get. I looked online at Rona's website, and the Rona here in Arnprior, it didn't have any, and
really?
there was some in Ottawa and Carlton Place. So I figured Carlton Place was kind of on the way.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll check there and see if they have any when I get there, because they were down to on the website, they were down to 32 sheets. So I thought, well, they might be sold out because they say on the website this is a very popular product.
Yeah.
But it couldn't have been too popular because it was buried in along with all the other stuff. So,
well, on the Home Depot website for Canada, when you go to the same sheet that you're looking at there, $70 or whatever, right? But
yeah.
it says you're limited to how many you can actually buy. So they put a limit to it. Yeah, it's weird, but it is what it is. It's their product. They can do whatever they want with it. But yeah, I find it weird. Like you'd think that, okay, well, if somebody's going to buy it, just go in and buy it, right? It's no big deal beyond that. But.
Right. Well, I guess you got to try and so that people don't just take it and glut it and then try and resell it and make money on it or something. I don't know.
True.
Yeah,
true.
Exactly.
Hey, Lehigh River Subdivision, how's it going today? Thanks for joining us.
$22.41.
It was a good surprise what was caught on 142 yesterday when it came by.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the blue potash?
Not only that, you should have seen the 2 units on the point.
Oh, really?
They're technically sister units.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now you said that, or Perry said that he's going to be posting a video later on today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to be posting video as well, Bubs?
Maybe. Don't know yet. I have to do some editing and all that at first.
Well, for everyone who's watching, if you want to see some awesome rail fanning videos, mostly Canadian Pacific, but I'm sure you guys got other stuff too as well. Via rail, of course.
Yeah.
Go check out Perry's channel and Bub's channel. Make sure you subscribe and watch their awesome videos there as well.
Yeah, mine will just have the video and the local power coming back. I didn't take a video of the 142 freight train leaving because it was going so slow. Yeah, so I took pictures. So I'll have some pictures on Flickr later.
Oh, nice.
If they want to check that out. And there's some new pictures there I've posted with this weekend on Flickr as well. So,
did you guys hear anything about Instagram just going to videos, no pictures?
No, I
haven't heard.
Know that.
No. I could have sworn I heard something early on in the week where they're not going to allow photo uploads. It's going to be just video, kind of like a contender with YouTube, which is kind of weird, but hopefully that's not the case because I post a lot of my pictures to there as well.
Yeah, I post. Well, I'm not a big. I look at Instagram. I have an Instagram account, but I don't post a whole lot there. Yeah.
The only downfall to kits like this is just the repetitiveness of popping out the exact same piece. Like, I don't know how many, there's 36 for one. So, yeah, 36 times.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yep.
Lehigh River says, I liked Instagram for being able to edit photos and being able to salvage bad shots and turn them into decent pictures. It's true. As far as social media goes and the hobby, I like being able to share it over multiple platforms, because you'll find that not a lot of people who have Facebook will be on YouTube, or vice versa. And the same thing with Instagram. Some people are on Instagram, but they're not on Facebook. But I like it where I can post a picture on my Instagram, and at the same time, it automatically posts to my Facebook as well. So it's convenient, to say the least. But it helps.
Oh yeah, it does.
See, I don't have a Facebook account, so
That's why I can't find you.
that's why. I'm the only person in the world that doesn't have a Facebook account. Well, that's exaggerating a little bit, but
I mean, if I could avoid Facebook, I probably would. So I envy you for that. So
well, I don't really have it. This isn't fitting very well.
Steve, you're right. Less is more, Steve.
Let's see here.
Just a little closer. Whoop, too much.
Now I got to do some measuring here. This is going to be fun.
The great thing about those Pike Stuff kits, though, like fully customizable.
Oh yeah. That goes like so. This thing is bent.
By the time I have all these layers of this silo done, I'm going to be like Lord of the Rings here, you know?
Yeah. That's not going to fit in there.
Good morning, John. How are you today? Thanks for joining us. And Hillbilly Railroad, how's it going? And Railfan Man.
Railfan.
Oh, it slid. It slid. And now it's stuck. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it. Crisis averted. I'm just going to add a bit more glue to that.
One and a half.
Bubs, when you did your silos, were there... Now, you had the little... like, see how this has the notches sticking up?
Yeah.
On the inside, there's two little notches there where the next one would fit into. Did you have that on yours?
With mine, no, because it just sat. You're gonna go with that portion is offset the next level.
Yeah. Well, I think that those things help to offset them, right?
Yeah, it does a little bit. I just never. It looks a little bit different compared to the Pikes kit, the Rick's Products kits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just wondering how different in comparison they would actually be. All right, that's 2. Getting there.
See, the guy that owns Virgin Atlantic there, he's heading off to space today. Did you see that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, in his space plane there, he just left there. Got delayed, I guess, because of the weather a little bit, but he just launched there a little bit before you started here.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he's got some kind of a plane. He's going to go right up to the edge of the atmosphere, and there's him and a couple of pilots, and I think there's somebody on there that won an auction for a ticket or something too, but nobody knows who it is. He's anonymous, so nobody knows who it is yet.
Yeah.
So, but it was like, he paid a couple of $1 million, so.
Oh yeah, probably.
But yeah, he won the auction, so he must have some cash somewhere.
Oh, I knocked my camera. Sorry.
What's that?
I knocked my camera around a little bit there. Sorry.
All right. I got elastic around mine, so it won't move. I'll be back in a second. I just got to get some more tools.
Okay. So the kit bashing is fun. It's just whenever you got to do some of the cutting on some of these kit bashes, you want to take your time definitely, because you trying to cut that line perfectly.
Yes.
It's going to be hard.
So now it shows that kit on the packaging without that giant wall section there, but they make you cut that out?
Yep, they do. Where is that paper? I just had it. Right. As you can see,
Yeah, you have to full on measure it out and everything, eh?
Yeah.
Huh.
So you cut from the fifth rib. You cut the fifth rib in.
Huh. This silo kit here, this is actually from the Walthers ethanol series, and this set is the fermentation tanks. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fermentation or fermentation?
Fermentation.
Yeah. Okay. So yes. So there's four big tanks in total here.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens.
What are you doing? Oh, you're cutting?
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, welcome to the stream. And we were talking about social media a little bit there, and I want to expand on that a little bit because I find that especially with the hobby, it obviously it helps to share the hobby and connect with obviously like guys like you who I probably wouldn't run into on the street, but because we share the same passion for the hobby, right? Like Perry, I'm pretty sure I met you through the Ottawa Hoe Track, right?
Yeah. Well, it was yeah, basically through Hoe Track or on your channel, basically, because I think Tristan said that, oh, this guy's got this YouTube channel, check him out.
Mm-hmm.
And that was you, so I did and had a look, and that, I think that's how I met you, actually. The first time I think I met you was at the Iron Power Train Show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But yeah, but yeah, like you say, it's helped a lot for the hobby, like for different things as well, because when I first started, the only way you could find things out or new things was either buy books, go to the hobby shop, or buy magazine, your magazine subscription that you got every month. They do different things, and that was your, or if you belong to a club too. But if you didn't have those options,
that's true.
That was all you had then.
Careful.
Ottawa Hoe Track. Well, I think it's TRAK, right? Hoe Track,
yeah.
HO Track, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's no C.
Yeah. Do you know why?
No, I don't know why.
No.
But that's just the way it was. See, there was back in the, I want to say 80s or 90s, there was a Hoe Track, maybe even before. Yeah, the 80s. There was a Hoe Track club, and it was all DC, and it disbanded. And then Steve Adamson, he decided to get it going again in the 90s, and that's how it came back. But we used the original name then too.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know why it doesn't. It's just I guess that's just there is a website. It's hotrack.ca.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to look, there's a bunch of pictures there and information.
in the area and you're looking for a really good club to join.
Yeah. Although we're not doing much now, but that's just because of COVID.
Yeah.
We did. Hey?
Hopefully that changes soon.
Well, we're hoping for September. I'm thinking October, but we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was mentioning to Bubs last night, and I guess I can talk about it here. It's not like nothing's in stone yet, but it's it's in early stages. But for those who do watch my channel, or you have watched my channel in the past, this past February, I hosted a live virtual train show. Virtual
I watched that.
We're thinking about doing another one.
Okay.
And I think we're going to aim for October. So in the fall, like a fall show. So it gives me about like at least 2 months to organize, right? But
oh yeah.
And I was mentioning to Bubs last night that I'd love to get Hotrack involved as well this time around, being the local to me anyways. But
yeah, they were intrigued about getting involved in the last one. It's just they lost track of when it was going on from what I saw in the emails and all that.
Yeah, it's tough to organize something like that because it's especially like when you have time slots and you have to make sure that every group or individual is ready and no one flakes out and all that stuff, because then you've got like this 30-minute to an hour window where there's nothing, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot on the table there with that. So it's
Yeah, you don't want dead air.
But yeah, we're thinking about doing another one there. So that'll be interesting. Yeah. Bigger and better. So
bigger and better.
Gotta step it up and If there's anybody that's watching or that does watch this that wants to be involved, or if you know or you would like to see a specific company or presentation, obviously drop it in the comments or drop it in the chat there. Let me know what you want to see, and obviously we see what we can do and see what we can organize. I'm obviously a big fan of Rapido, so I definitely want to try to get them to come back as well, and hopefully they have some because everything that they have on their website right now as far as delivery schedule is fourth quarter. So I would love to see if they've got any samples that are coming in around that time or anything, and specifically them, but also Athern as well. So I'd really love to get Athern on board again with that.
From what I saw, the Rapido has they have that turbo line, Amtrak turbo liner. They had a sample of that running around there. I forget where I saw it lately.
They got the. Well, I haven't seen it running, but I did see the pre-production sample.
Yeah, the kind of, it's kind of a glow in the dark green color.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they actually had it running there the other day.
Oh, nice.
I think it was just on a test track somewhere, but either at their shop or somewhere they like to go to places and test their stuff out. So,
well, even Athern with the SD70 Aces or ACUs.
Yeah.
You saw those pre-production samples, right?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
It was pretty exciting. And obviously we talked about that a week or so ago, because of the fact that we saw that they actually got pushed to like what, February or March of next year.
Yeah, and they've changed it again. Apparently, they're going to be back out in November. So
yeah, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Just in time for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to me.
That's right.
I always start my Christmas shopping by buying myself something first that I like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I buy everybody else's crap.
Well, that's basically what happens if all this stuff comes out just before Christmas, like November, December. It's like, it's a risky time of year to be dropping something when people are already spending money on, Christmas for others.
I know. Yeah, it is.
Lehigh River Subdivision says the Rapido M420 in HO looks beautiful. I hope they do an N scale one. I do have one, and I can honestly say it's a very solid locomotive. It looks good and it runs really well, and it's pretty heavy compared to most other Rapido products that they put out. So if it does, or if they find that it did do as well as they hoped, then there's a really good chance that they would do it in N scale as well. It's just, it was really expensive for them to tool, unfortunately. I think they said it was like one of their most expensive toolings to date.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you know that they're going to be making more though in HO, because they've got all those. What are the newer numbers? The what are they? The 3600s or the 6300 series, something like that.
I believe it is a 36 or the 35s, because they were a 25 series, and I believe they went to a 35 series.
Yeah,
I believe, pretty sure.
Yeah, they did the earlier ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody's looking for any, we were at Merrickville yesterday. Jeff's got lots of them there sitting there.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were like sold out in most places.
Well, there's lots of them sitting there.
Yeah.
If you're looking for one and you want one, there's the place to go.
Yep.
I might have to get a second one. Jeez.
Well, there you go.
Never mind though. I still need a GMD one. I'm a little late to the party on that, but
No, you're not. No, you're not. I still know where there's some.
Oh, I know you know. But my wallet is all like, no, don't do it. It's on its last leg.
Well, it may say don't do it, but then it's like, but the credit card's like saying yes, yes, yes.
Well, my wife is standing in the background holding a knife. It's a dun dun dun.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Giving you the look.
See, I try to time it where if I buy something and I know the box takes, 2 or 3 business days, more or less, I make sure that it arrives on a day that my wife is probably at work. That way I can kind of get it downstairs without anyone seeing it. But not always the case.
Hence the turbo. The tempo.
Oh, the tempo, like that.
The tempo.
Yeah, that was justified though. It's a solid set.
Yeah. Apparently, those are still in the States on Train World.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said, eh?
I think even Hobby House has a DC set and a DCC sound set still. I believe. I know they have at least one. I don't know if it's gone or not, but last time I was there, they had a set or two.
Huh.
But they're on sale, I think, in the States right now at trainworld.net.
Yeah, they're probably not a big seller down there.
No.
That's why.
John. Well, John, I've pulled up to the house before, and there's like 2 or 3 boxes at the front door, just sitting there in a pile, and I'm like, so what did you order? And she's like, I didn't order anything. And I'm like, huh, weird. Playing totally dumb about it.
It says Otter Valley right on the side. I didn't order anything.
That's weird. I've never heard of that before in my life.
Somehow Riker
just leave-
ordered something.
They just leave them on your front door step?
Sometimes, yeah.
That'd be a good place to wander by and just kind of graze through and say, oh, okay, thank you very much.
Sometimes I do. I mean, like, it's one of those things. And plus, it's like a main road, right? Like, well, you guys seen where I live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very busy street. But...
Yeah, but, sometimes it's hard to tell if somebody's dropping something off or picking something up, right?
True.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, and those like unmarked carriers as well. It's just a car or a van, and somebody pulls up, and they drop packages off. Sometimes it's not like Canada Post, where it's actually a vehicle marked as Canada Post.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Baffle. Why? I didn't order this. I could totally see that happening. This is an outrage. I'm going to take this downstairs and open it right away and continue to be confused and frustrated. And outraged.
And maybe even play with it for a while.
Maybe.
Okay. I gotta build these little tank thingies.
The little tank. Oh, yeah. I think I built all those, but I left them in the box because I still need to paint them all. They're very weird to, paint like and get the undersides and whatnot without getting messed up.
I don't know. I wish they'd tell you what these parts are for. So you'd have an idea.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have an idea of maybe what they should be painted instead of just, I don't know if they should be just silver or what.
Yeah. Well, with what you had mentioned last week, where certain pipes are certain colors depending on what's going through them, at least that's easy to determine, and you can kind of make sense of that. But vents and whatnot like that, it's a little bit tougher.
Yeah. I don't know if these are vents. They don't look like vents because they got a pipe coming out of them. So. Yeah.
Well, there's 3 different types of thingies, right? And you get 3 sets of 3, and then they all go in a line on the roof. So it doesn't really, it doesn't make sense.
No, but I guess that's what they must have modeled it after something. Or else it wouldn't be there.
Nope.
Biggest thing is cutting them off the friggin' sprue. So I'm gonna drag those corners out this afternoon, and
are you?
And I'm gonna lay the plywood down on the deck out there, and I'm gonna see if I can lay it out there this afternoon after we're done here.
Okay.
Just because it may rain later, so I want to get them cut out. That way I can bring the sections inside. They won't get too wet.
How's that Flappy Do working out for you there? Brandon?
I have got to cut out.
Yay!
So I
Did
still
I
got to
give
do.
you supports?
Yeah, there's blue supports I got to put onto it there after.
Oh, nice. All right, Jack, thanks for joining us. You have yourself a good day.
Geez, you're filing there. It sounds like there's major work going on.
Well, you got to definitely clean off the butchering there to make it look nicer for painting.
That's true.
It's that ribbed side. All that flash on there and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Do you know what color you're going with that?
I may go with a silver gray with a little bit of rust. We'll see.
Hmm.
I definitely have to make the roof silver, though.
Yeah. Okay, one more.
One more?
Well, one more ring, and then I've got, one tank done.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's where those goes on here.
There's one. Okay. Oh, that part's done. So how many rigs do I got? 15, 30, and 45.
Yeah, when it comes to kits, find something that's a little bit on the easier side. Less detail. Things that you don't have to do intricate little, like 50 other little colors to it. Something like I don't know, like a lot of people have this kit here. I'm going to show you real quick because it's literally right beside me here. It's a gas or a propane distributor, I guess you could say. And you get the one little house like this, or the office building, right? So you can do that one color. You do your roof another color. And then you have all your door. Like I didn't put my doors and windows in yet. Whoop. And then you get these. You get 2 of these. The giant tanks. I did weathering on mine already, but you get 2 of those, which are like fairly easy to put together, right? You've got your 2 halves of the tank and then the leg. And you start off with something simple like this, and then work your way up, right? Even if you just do those tanks all white or whatever, and then you once you get a little bit more confident, then you can try something that's a little bit more tedious, like maybe like a bridge kit or something like that.
Bridge kits are tedious.
They can be.
I don't think I've ever built a bridge kit.
There's one that I really despise. It's I'd have to find it. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, basically you can make like a double bridge out of it, and it's metal, and it's just a whole bunch of little triangles that you put on the side for support for like the sides, and then yeah, good luck getting that to stay together. It's crazy. I don't know. That thing haunts me.
What, a truss bridge?
No, it's a metal bridge. It's do I have it anywhere here? I think I might have it somewhere here. Because I know I didn't end up using it on this layout because I'm like, no, I don't like this thing anymore.
Oh. Was it from Central Valley?
No, I don't even know. I have no idea.
Somewhere.
Okay, where's the glue?
In the container, hopefully.
Ah, it is.
Mm. Did you take the back way home again, Larry and Brandon?
Yeah. A lot easier on fuel than the highway sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I burnt a lot less coming home.
Okay.
I have a little section left of my second level just to put in there, and then I'm done my second level.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
And then it's up to the third level, or you got to do the helix first, right?
Yeah. So before I do the helix, I have to finish that one area that is right behind it on the second level. So it's like my North Bay yard. I finished the shop. The shop's done, but I have to scenic the ground. So I won't be able to reach it, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that won't take too long.
No, I'll make an afternoon of it.
Once you get going, yeah, for sure.
It's finding the willpower to do it. That's the side that I'm going to find the toughest.
Okay.
It's the ballasting, it's very tedious, and it's in an awkward kind of spot, so it makes it that much more tedious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it would.
honestly, the if I could say maybe 3 or 4 tools that you should have is a decent glue. So that one that Bubs is using there now, I would normally use something like that if it's 2 pieces I'm gluing together if they're painted. But if I'm gluing plastic to plastic, I use something like that there, which is a quick dry, and it's very strong. It basically melts the plastic together. And then clippers. This is just a plastic clipper. Bub's got me these. An X-Acto knife, maybe something that's not dollar store like what I have.
That's the glue I'm using.
That's a box cutter, what you got.
Harry wants to make sure that his never come apart, so he's using Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
And then obviously like files, different for, doing different shapes and whatnot in case you have to fix some stuff. That's all you need, really. It's nothing too extravagant, but yeah, I mean, like I use a dollar store knife because I go through these things like crazy. I just clean the flash off the pieces and it's good to go. But
I got an X-Acto knife, like something so like that there.
Yeah.
So.
For even for what Bubs is doing there, where he had to cut through that thick plastic, doing something like that, you're probably going to need a heavier duty knife, something that's much sharper, like the modeling knife that he has there. So,
yeah, I went to Canadian Tire one time. They had them on sale. They were looked like X-Acto knives, but they weren't. They were just no name brand or whatever.
Yeah,
and they came with a whole bunch of different blades, like curved blades, straight blades, cutting blades, even like a saw blade. They all fit into they came with one bigger handle, one smaller handle, and it was all for like $20. It was not a bad deal. But
yeah, that's not bad at all.
you watch for stuff like that on sale. Like, I don't know if you're from U.S. or Canada, but Canadian Tire or Home Depot or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Bubs, Lehigh River is asking about the files. Now, you got me this set here.
Yes.
Would you be able to talk about the files for a minute there, like where you would get them and whatnot?
Well, my files I pick up at my local hobby shop here in Pet. So that's where I picked up those X-Acto files for you.
Okay.
I actually picked them up here, but you can also, usually the kits also come online on Amazon and all that. You can get them for a little bit of it. Like there are some kits where you can actually get for like $30. It comes with the files, X-Acto knives, side cutters, sandpaper, sanding blocks, everything.
Yeah, there's a guy that's on. He does model cars. That's on YouTube. He's got all kinds of stuff listed on that he uses on Amazon. He's got like sanding sponges and sanding sticks and all kinds of neat little things.
Yeah, just quickly taking a look at Amazon here. There's a really nice set here. It's a 16-piece carbon steel hand and needle file set, and it looks like you get about 16 pieces in a little carrying case. This is $29.99 Canadian. Here you go. So that's not bad at all for what you get there. And there are many different ones. There's round, flat, triangular. I got a text message. But yeah, $30, and you've got a good set.
Yeah, we got all the little buckets done for the roof.
Oh, neat.
They're not glued on, but they're there. Next, I got this horizontal thing.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Uh-oh.
I think my glue dried up at the spout.
Uh-oh. Get out the drill bit.
That or a pin.
All right. So I think I'm ready to assemble the first tower.
For a kit that's worth $50, it's quite a bit.
Well, geez, one tank and it's been an hour. So, you get hours of fun out of this thing.
Right.
Honestly, one of the best kits that I've ever done that I actually had lots of fun doing would probably be my city train station.
Okay.
It's a little bit more complex because of like the brickwork and there's so many little different windows, but it was honestly lots of fun. And I didn't find it overly easy either, Some kits are very easy. So as long as you have a good plan going into it, I find it easier to finish it or get things done that I need to.
Right. But you can only go so far, and then you got to bring out the paint.
Yeah.
Because if you go too far, then you can't do it right, or you're taping stuff off. And
yeah, I find that once you start taping stuff off, that's when things are becoming a little bit more,
difficult.
Painful. Yeah. Also, like when you light a building and there's light bleed, that's a pain in the butt too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why you got to paint the inside black.
Yeah.
There we go.
Where are you going?
I'm just saying, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Part of it's up.
Nice. Looks solid.
Yeah. So this is the second shed at the back. It's actually one big opening because there's a switch that actually comes out. And at the back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 2-bay because it's sort of 2 sections of track going straight back.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing is that besides the fact that it gives you specific instructions to build that kit, there's a lot of the same pieces in there that you would get in another one, and you could literally build the same kit with another by getting another kit.
Oh yeah, like this is sort
If that
of
makes sense.
Yeah, actually, this is sort
Actually,
of
it
the
does.
2-bay engine house that I got Dave a while back.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's very similar or very comparable to the 2-bay.
Yeah, John, it is hours of mindless enjoyment and very relaxing.
Yep.
Sometimes though, there's that one little area where nothing's not fitting in, and then it gets a little bit frustrating.
For me, that's when like the piece gets glued to my finger instead of the actual. And I'm like, oh, come on.
And if you're using super glue, that's not a good thing.
No. Even worse if it's a painted piece, because then the paint comes off onto your finger and it's glued to you. Then you have to repaint the piece.
Yep.
Yep. Exactly.
That's for sure.
Well, I didn't even tell you. So, like last Sunday, after I got the main part of the building together, I was like, okay, cool. So I'm going to paint it, right? So I did the whole thing red and whatnot. And obviously I let it dry later on that night. So I go to pick it up. And the damn thing slips out of my hands.
No.
Right down onto concrete.
No.
So yeah, there was like, because then at that point you're gluing, painted plastic to painted plastic as opposed to plastic to plastic. But it was like, pieces that, like, because the whole thing is flimsy if it doesn't have a roof or the base on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. That was a very interesting evening for myself. But I was able to fix it, so it's not really, yeah.
It didn't break too bad then.
No.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like it's ready for the roof and the base, but I've got like I said, I got to wait for that glue to come in. So,
Hmm.
and then it's good. So I got my first tank here. There's the bottom, and I'm gonna just slide this onto here. It has the little knobs on the bottom, and it just kind of it has to push right into it. Jeez. Okay. Just fits in there.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And then there's a larger roof as well. And yeah, so then that would go on top of there like that. But obviously I got to paint all this, and it's all going to be like, that's one color, and then I'm going to do this a color. I don't know what yet though, but yeah. So just got to take these little knobs off, and first tank is done.
Wow.
Here you go.
You take those tabs off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
I thought maybe they were kind of a support for the roof or something.
no, there's see the little hold on a second. Yeah, see the
There
little
should be
knobs going around that?
Yeah.
So those little knobs actually sit on the inside of the thing there, and then honestly, like I could just sit it like that. It won't, you know what I mean? It doesn't move.
Yeah. It doesn't move. Okay.
And the cool thing is, because they give you a hole in the bottom, you can really just reach up in there and glue that in place. That way you don't get any glue on the outside.
Right.
Which is also very handy.
Right. Is that the big one or the small one?
This is the big one. I wanted to get this one out of the way so I'm not mixing up the little pieces, because the other ones are a completely different size, right? So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Bless you, whoever sneezed.
That'd be me.
Right away.
Yeah, the only thing sad about this kit is that if you don't have the detail parts for it, it kind of sucks.
No. Well.
You guys are so focused.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad. Yes.
Oh, Shay Enscale just says hello.
How's it going, Shay?
Excuse me.
Oh, Perry, there's something blocking a little bit of your screen.
Oh. That's just the way the, I guess the elastic's holding the phone.
Oh, it's the elastic. Okay.
There's that better?
Yeah. Well, that's what Shay was asking about that. What is actually wood and scenic ballast? Because it's not stone. What is it? Is it just plastic?
Woodland Scenic ballast.
Yeah.
It's a good question. Kitty litter?
Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Like Lee River subdivision that on the comment says he never realized that Woodland Scenic ballast wasn't stone. Jerry told me that. And then John's like, it's walnut shells or something.
That could be.
I think I might have heard something about that before. Because, yeah, remember when Mark was doing a video and then he's like, he was going to eat the ballast just to taste it? It's like, this one tastes good.
And he did?
Yeah.
Did he? I don't know if he did or not. But...
Well, his was made out of Oreo cookies, though.
Oh, yeah, true.
So maybe that's what they use.
He put a quick video up on YouTube the other day about Gucci unplugging his layout.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the quick videos.
Yeah.
He did a 2-minute video this morning as well of the I want to say it's an Athern.
Yeah, the SD39. I think it's an RTR.
Yeah. Well, I thought they only did that in Genesis.
The 39?
Yeah.
I think it is a Gen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the Santa Fe one that he got.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah.
He's just piling on the Santa Fe.
To go with his other unit there.
The B36.
I guess, yeah. Whatever that is. Santa Fe 2, right?
Yep.
He's also got a GP38.
Yeah.
It's Santa Fe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jeep, he's getting... We're going to have to convert on the BNSF.
Well, he said the other day that he was looking for some CN intermodal as well. So when I was talking to him about that, I said, well, in case you can't, you could always find something that like Grand Trunk or something like that as well, right? Just to add a bit of color to his, roster there.
Yeah.
Chris, did you do this heat exchanger thing yet?
The what exchange?
The heater exchanger? The thing on the, that I'm doing here on these,
Oh, the little thing? Yeah.
Is it supposed to sit right down in the rounds there, or is it sit up? 'Cause mine's not going in. I don't know. I guess maybe I have to file it a bit or something.
It's weird. Because I don't even have this thing glued down. I'm sure if I did glue it down, it would be okay. But yeah, when I glued everything, it was all sitting on the platform. And then obviously, you have to connect the pipe here to from this tank to this tank, and you have to.
I just put that round horizontal thing on the brackets in there. Do they sit right? Does it sit right down in the curves there? Yeah. Must be just because mine's painted. It doesn't want to go down. It's just sitting up a little bit. So I guess I'll have to do some filing and then fix the paint.
It is weird though, especially this pipe that goes down to that. It's
Oh
weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Because these other tanks go on here somewhere too.
Yep. Yeah, those tanks much easier to put together unpainted and then paint it than
Yeah, well, that's what I did.
Ah.
The tanks aren't painted, but the brackets are. So I guess I'll get a file here somewhere, knife, and just fart around with it. Pull them out of the sockets here. Again. Holy crap, they're in there. Here.
Yeah.
That's a little better. Oops.
.7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There, that's better.
Is it sticking now?
Yeah, I just had to work out some of the paint off the thing, and it's got a little lip there, so I just used the X-Acto knife and just took a little bit of stuff off here. It seems to help it. I'll do the other one and it'll be fine.
There we go. Yeah, where did I put that cap? There it is. Another great tool for when you're trying to cut a plastic, like mark plastic out. Staplers.
What?
Staplers.
Oh.
What is special about that?
Well, these can have a 0.6 millimeter mark, so it gives you that very, very fine. It gives you a very, very fine mark to help you with measuring.
Is it more of a pen or is it a marker?
It's a marker / pen.
Ah. It's like a fine-tipped marker.
Yeah, you can order those from Staples.
Yeah, that one's fixed now too.
So there's this M&M guy, and
what M&M?
That guy's hilarious.
Oh,
hey, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Jeez, weren't we just talking about him?
Yeah.
I think we were.
Good things, I think.
He must have came on just. He must have heard us.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were saying you were gonna have to convert you to BNSF there, Mark, instead of Santa Fe. I think there's.
What do you mean sunburn, Mark?
Well, we're inside today.
Yeah, we're not outside. I'm not outside like last time.
Yeah, we heard that. Yeah.
Oh, and we lost Bubs again.
Uh-oh. He'll be back. Well, that happens every week, doesn't it now? It seems.
Yeah, at least once a week.
It seems like just before the end of the thing, he falls off for some reason.
Who's back?
There you go.
I don't know what happened there, Mark. You just came on and somehow my phone just went kaput. You got that voodoo magic going again?
The voodoo magic. This is falling apart here. Yeah, you gotta take that off there. It's gonna fall.
He's not responding. He's trying something, I think.
Maybe it's Gucci doing that.
Maybe.
How does Gucci have access to my phone?
No, he's probably on the internet somewhere doing something.
Mark, are you that angry with me?
Mark has a Bubs doll.
A Bubs doll?
Oh, my knee's not sore.
What do you do? Make it out of a 3D printer? Apparently, you can do that. Who was saying that? Somebody was saying that yesterday. You can make a 3D printed of yourself and put yourself in the cab or like on a caboose or something.
Yeah, I was saying that with mini prints.
Yeah, Mini Prints actually just made a 3D printed Lionel Strang.
Oh yeah, that's where it was. Yeah.
Mark, this is a family-friendly channel.
Yeah.
Mark does have a dark side.
Well, I didn't get much done today, but I got a little bit done.
That's okay, Mark. I have a dark side too.
That's what he
Yeah,
needs
just
his
remember-
sniper squad.
Just remember, Mark. He's in the military, man. He's got guns and stuff.
Don't say that. You got to be careful with saying that stuff online.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Okay, you got.
Should we put him in a timeout?
Remember, there's no threatening on this channel. You can't do anything like that. Chris could get demonetized for that.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird because, there's like toy channels and they talk about Nerf guns, right? So,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Toy reviews and all that stuff. Yeah, they're real.
Oh, wow. This go here. Yes, that goes there. Oh, no, this goes probably here. Wow. Look at that.
Whoop. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
We were actually just talking about you because we all noticed that you had posted a video this morning of your shiny new Santa Fe logo. We're all admiring it.
Shining. Goes like that. Now I'm knocking stuff on the floor.
Here's that part.
This is so repetitive.
How do you think I was with those grain bins earlier?
Yeah. It's like, how do you fill up 2 hours? Well, here, I'm just going to build
Grain bins.
one grain bin. We'll wrap out here shortly. So next week, we're skipping next week because I'll be out of town. So, yeah, we won't be here next week.
I'm probably going to be visiting family that weekend too anyway, since my vacation starts next weekend.
Yay. But we will be back on checking my calendar. The 25th. We'll be back on the 25th.
It'll
Okay.
be sort of like Christmas in July day.
A little bit. Why? Wait. What happens?
Hey?
Why would wait? What do you mean Christmas in July?
You never heard of Christmas in July?
I've heard of Christmas in July, but
it's on the 25th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sending presents?
Hey?
Are you sending presents?
No, I'm not gonna send them. I'll buy some for myself, maybe.
Oh, you're gonna grace us with your presents.
Maybe. Right? Yeah. Okay, there's that. Yeah.
Harry's the gift.
Yeah.
It's not much of a gift.
My leave, my summer break, I'm going to go visit family for the first week, but then after that, planning for that trip that we got to embark on.
Oh.
That pilgrimage.
Mark is asking if I'll be in Florida. No, that's next year. Going to Florida next year. I'll be in Toronto next weekend. Tirana.
My sister was down at my dad's in Fort Erie there now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fort Erie.
She went yesterday. She said the traffic was wild there going down the QEW there yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in Fort Erie?
Me?
Yeah.
In the fall.
Do they still have the one jumbo video left?
I don't know.
Oh. Last time I was in Fort Erie, there was a jumbo video, and I'm like, wow, I thought these were all gone.
I don't know.
Oh.
But the last time I went, we left. Like I worked on a Friday night. So I got done about, I think it was about 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I went to my sister's, picked her up, and she drove the first part of the way till about Tweed, and then I took back over again, and we were there at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so there was no traffic because there was nobody out.
Huh. That's the best time to go.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I even went through downtown Toronto that time. I went down the 404 or down Valley, right down to the Gardner Expressway and down. And we had a look at the CN Tower and all the tall buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, it was not a bad little tour.
No, that's good.
Mark goes, Jumbo Video. I haven't heard that name since
never.
I'm talking pre-Blockbuster. You know, you'd go into a Jumbo Video and you get your bag of popcorn, rent like Super Nintendo games. That's a long time ago.
I guess it would be.
Mark's freaking out right now. Blast from the past.
Just as long as he doesn't see a soup can upside down.
Oh, no, that's what I was actually going to just mention. Because this Thursday is the Third Rail Thursday. And it's going to be on my channel right here. And it's going to be a kind of a special. It's not overly special, but it's going to have a theme. And my theme is going to involve cylindrical hoppers because there was just a massive release by Intermountain. So I thought, why not do an overview of the new ones and compare them to like other brands as well?
You mean like the grain hoppers?
Yes. Yeah. The Canadian cylindricals.
Right.
But I was also going to purposely have a bunch of upside down soup cans for no reason, just to mess with Mark.
Are you going to compare them to the new hoppers that are coming out?
Yep. I've got not just one brand, not just two brands, but I think I have at least 5 different brands.
Cool.
Walthers, Bachmann, the Intermountain, I know there's the NIRC or North American Rail Company. Okay, so I have 4. I'm pretty sure I have another one, but I might be wrong. But yeah,
Walters, Intermountain, Bachmann, and NARC.
And
then,
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean at least 4 different ones. But yeah, so I'm going to do the comparison and overview and unboxing, which is also neat. So,
is that what's in that box?
No.
Okay.
No, you're gonna have to wait for that.
Oh wait, Rapido does have cylindrical hoppers, but they're 3800s. They're not 4550s.
True. Yeah.
This is sticking up.
But they are cylindrical, so there is 5. You are right. There are 5.
True. I just don't have any of the Rapido ones. So.
Oh, you should have told me. I got a couple you could borrow.
Well, it's kind of a
Well,
last.
you still got 4 days. You can run them down.
I just didn't want to do another thingy where I'm working on the layout again. Even though people enjoy it, I wanted to switch it up a little bit so that it was more informative and fun.
Yeah.
And also because those cars in the real world are being scrapped, I guess, next year.
Well, they're
Or
being scrapped
decommissioned?
now.
Are they being scrapped now?
Yeah, some of them are. Like I've seen, they were scrapping. I forget where. There was a bunch down in southern Ontario. There, they were being scrapped there on a siding.
Yeah.
Of the Sunderland or cold grain cars there.
Yeah. I think that most of them are supposed to be gone by 2022, though. Because they're all getting replaced with the 5330s, or what are they? 5230s.
54.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But they're all
31s.
So many numbers.
They've outlived their lifespan. Like they're all cracking and leaking and stuff like that, apparently. So
Yeah.
Which is
But
funny
they're so much
because
nicer than the new ones.
we saw one yesterday still being used hard as much. They're on 142, actually. It was a Canada one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't red, though. It was brown.
Oh. Yeah, that must have been out in the sun too long.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll call it. Yeah, I didn't get too much done there, but a couple of grain bins, and then I'll do the other two in a couple of weeks and finish up those buildings, and I'll get some of this stuff painted so I can continue. What about you guys?
I'll do the same thing. Maybe I'll start building grain bins so I don't build all online. Just have them painted and just put them on the.
Best bet to fill up a baggie of all the little individual pieces. That way you don't have to cut them all out online. But yeah.
Right.
And Bubs is almost done there. He's got 3 out of the 4 walls, so he's doing good.
Yeah. I still got to put the roof on in that after.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. This week I have I will do a mail call most likely on Monday or Tuesday whenever my shipment comes in. Right. And then I've got the third rail Thursday, obviously Thursday night at 8 o'clock. And we're skipping next week out of town. So we'll reconvene on, I think I said the 25th or something like that, the following Sunday.
Yeah, 25th.
And then we have also got Mark next week on Third Rail Thursday, so we'll go over and see Eminem next week. But for now, we'll call it. I want to thank everybody for joining in the chat today. And of course, as always, Perry and Brandon for joining me here live building structures. Well, everybody,
thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
See you later.